difference between looking at someone and truly seeing them. Oftentimes, we move through life only glancing at the surface, at labels, assumptions, and first impressions. But when you really take the time to see someone, you begin to understand them for who they truly are, and not just what the world might say they are. And that is what Best Buddies has given me. That's what Teagan has given me. The gift of truly seeing and being seen in return. My name is Caroline Orr, and I am a senior at Saratoga Springs High School. Teagan was assigned my buddy back in 2021, and we've been inseparable ever since. When I first met Teagan, I saw her energy, her humor, her compassion, and the way a room feels a whole lot more empty when she's not around. The more time we spent together, the clearer the picture became that she is someone who shows up in life with her whole heart. Someone who isn't afraid to be herself. Someone who inspires me to be better by being exactly who she is. Through our friendship, I've learned that true inclusion isn't about making room for someone. Instead, it's about recognizing that the room will never be fully complete without them there. For me, Best Buddies created a space in which I not only got to know Teagan, but I got to see her. She's taught me more about happiness, acceptance, and unconditional friendship than any lecture or textbook ever could. Teagan doesn't just fit into my life, she makes it so much better. Over time, that kind of visibility changes you. It shows in the way that you speak to others and make a little more effort to include the student that you see eating their lunch alone. It teaches you to slow down, to listen more deeply, and to connect more intentionally. Teagan and I have shared so much these past 4 years. Carpool karaoke, Just Dance, movie nights, or simply just a text on one of those days where everything seems to keep going wrong that reads, "I love you," and thinking of you. Teagan and I have moved through our high school career side by side. Each time I'm around Teagan, my vision of what a friendship truly is becomes clearer. We've become Best Buddies ambassadors and 2-time champions of the year. We've attended dances, homecoming games, prom photos, and every moment in between. She's shown up for me every single time I've needed her there, and continues to be the first person I want to call when I have good or bad news. Teagan, without fail, sees me for who I am. Words often fall short when I try to explain to someone what Best Buddies means to me. Best Buddies gave Teagan and I the space to find each other, but it also gave us a community where friendship isn't bound by ability or expectation. This is a space where inclusion is a celebration. Being a part of this program has taught me that the real power of friendship lies not in what we do for each other, but how we see each other. Don't settle for surface level sight. Slow down, look closer. I hope that you let yourself really see someone, not only with your eyes, but with your heart. Because when you do, you realize that friendship isn't about fixing, helping, or saving. It's about understanding and showing up. It's about choosing again and again and again to see someone for who they are and loving them even more because of it. To anyone who wonders whether one friendship can make a difference, I'm here to tell you that it absolutely can. It already has. Thank you. And I'm so excited to introduce our next speaker, one of my best friends and a Best Buddies ambassador for over 6 years now, Michael Mortensen.
Good morning. My name is Michael Mortensen, and I am a New York State ambassador. Thank you so much for coming out to Schenectady for the annual Best Buddies Friendship Walk, which is also one of my favorite events of the year. I'd also like to tell you how Best Buddies has impacted my life. I've been involved with Best Buddies since 2011, that's almost half of my life. I joined Best Buddies in my first year at Garden City High School. I soon realized that Best Buddies was a place where I could feel comfortable and where my disability didn't define how others treated me. I no longer felt out of place, isolated, or left out. The advisors and students were all committed to the Best Buddies mission of inclusion, and I made many new friends. We did fun activities and discussed upcoming events like the Friendship Walk at our after-school meetings. I'd also see my buddies outside of school, and we would have fun bowling, going out to eat, going to the movies, or just hanging out. My high school Best Buddies advisor encouraged me to become an advocate by attending an ambassador workshop on Long Island, where I participated in a speech, writing, and presentation class. She also encouraged me to attend the 2016 Best Buddies International Leadership Conference at Indiana University. I was the first student with a disability from my high school to attend the leadership conference, and I absolutely loved it. Leadership Conference is a life-changing weekend with people from Best Buddies chapters all over the world. I am honored to share that I will be attending the Best Buddies Leadership Conference in Indiana University for the 6th time in July this summer. During Leadership Conference, we discuss ways to spread the Best Buddies mission, and we also participate in so many fun events such as the opening ceremonies, dance party, friendship walk, meals with friends, and a closing ceremony. My chapter president and I were chosen to deliver a speech to introduce Anthony Kennedy Shriver, who is a founder of Best Buddies. It was an awesome experience, and I've been fortunate to be able to attend Leadership Conference and always have a blast every time I am there. After I graduated high school in 2016, I continued my involvement with Best Buddies by fundraising for the Friendship Walks and the Champion of the Year events on Long Island. In 2016, I moved to Albany to attend a program for young adults with disabilities at the College of St. Rose. I was so glad to learn that they had the Best Buddies chapter to join. This is where I met Liana, who was the president of the St. Rose chapter. She was a wonderful president and is one of my really good friends as well. I made new friends and was able to continue my advocacy as well as enjoying many fun times at the Best Buddies meetings. Best Buddies is such a wonderful organization and has had a profound impact on my life and the lives of many others. It's given me long-lasting friendships, a feeling of belonging, and has boosted my confidence immeasurably. I am so proud to be an advocate for Best Buddies. Please remember that with your support, Best Buddies creates opportunities for one-to-one friendships with our peers. Best Buddies creates opportunities for integrated employment. Best Buddies creates opportunities for inclusive independent living. Best Buddies fosters leadership, development by improving public speaking, self-advocacy, and communication skills for those with disabilities. But most importantly, Best Buddies has had such a huge impact in making the world more welcoming to those of us with disabilities to help us feel valued by society. Thank you to everyone who is here this morning and to all my friends at Best Buddies. Without you all, I could not be where I am today.